So hey, welcome back. This is Nicole from rockstarseducer.com.
And Devi Ward from sexpassionvancouver.ca.
Oh wow, we've been getting to some really super juicy topics, and we just came off talking about being a sexual superstar. How to be a sexual superstar as a man, and we just jumped right into it, and we're talking about, one of the core reasons why women often act, they're not in the mood, or they act really not interested in sex. It's not because women don't love sex.
We love sex.
We love sex.
Don't be fooled.
Women love sex. Actually, as a matter of fact, women probably love sex more than men love sex, but we're just taught not to love sex. And so the core thing that we want to really get back into, we're talking about in the article that I was writing, is that the reason why she turns you down, or the reason why she tells you she has a headache, the reason why she tells you she's not in the mood, is because you're not giving her enough cock. You better believe that's why. I'm sure there's tons and tons of other reasons, but the core reason, I just got inspired, you're not giving her enough cock. So we're just talking about the first C was care. And tell me a little bit more about what I was saying about going up behind.
Right. Well, Nicole was giving us this beautiful example of when she's washing the dishes or whatever she's doing, to just come up behind her and let her know how fucking sexy she is, how hot you find her. That's care. It's verbalizing your pleasure for your partner. We call that tantric speech at Sex Passion Vancouver.
I love that.
And you call that care. And the way you describe it, I think there was more to it, a little bit more to it.
Yeah, verbalizing your pleasure for your partner. Yeah. And for women, it automatically bypasses all of her disconnection from her emotional and sexual body, and it goes right, it's kind of like you just hit the nail right on the head.
Absolutely.
You go right into her sexual body, and that's what you want. You go right into a woman's sexual body when you go up behind her, whisper in her ears, and say to her, babe, you are so fucking hot. I mean, geez, God, I can feel that in my bones.
Well, and the thing about us women is we love to be appreciated, right? We're creatures of beauty.
Yeah.
So we like to hear, if you think we're beautiful, we want to hear about it, right? We want to know from you regularly what you find beautiful about us. So don't be shy. Let us know often. And what happens is when a man tells me I'm beautiful, I get all wiggly and juicy inside. I'm like, ooh, really?
Yeah, and you know what's really something? Okay, men are schooled to think that they need to do all of this big romantic things. You need to buy her things. You need to get her stuff. You need to do. But I tell you, save yourself some money and go up behind a woman, even pinch her ass, and tell her that you are so fucking hot. And I'm telling you, that doesn't cost you anything.
Well, you want to make sure it's a woman that you know, right? Not just some woman random on the street. Your wife.
Or your girlfriend or your
girlfriend. Make sure it's your woman and not someone else's.
Yeah. Don't try that with a woman that you're just starting to see like maybe a couple of times, okay? Maybe you can tell her that, oh man, you're sexy, but But anyway, so yeah. Instead of spending tons and tons and tons and tons of money, not to say that that's not important, but the fastest way for a woman to connect with her emotional and sexual body is to feel beautiful, is to feel alive.
It's to feel connection.
It's to feel connection.
Right.
That's the way.
To feel connection.
So the second part of the COC acronym is orgasm. And I love how you talk about that. So you go ahead and you talk about that. So women aren't getting enough, or basically, a lot of men don't know how to give women multiple orgasms.
Right. Well, one of the things I want to clarify is that men don't give us multiple orgasms.
Right.
Okay. Orgasms are the body's natural response to pleasure.
Right.
So if you pleasure us for long enough and we feel safe enough, we will have an orgasm. The only reason we as women don't orgasm as much as we're able to is A, we may not be being pleasured long enough, or B, we may not feel safe enough to relax into that experience. It's a tremendously vulnerable and emotional experience to be multi-orgasmic as a woman. And we need to feel safe in order to open to you that intimately and that deeply.
Right. So instead of, so I need to change my language, even the way I said it. So instead of thinking that you're giving her an orgasm,
You're creating the space. You're creating the space and you're
yeah.
bringing the causes for orgasm.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's
Yeah.
two things. I need to feel safe. I need to be held. I need to feel loved. I need to feel trust. I need to be able to feel safe enough to communicate to you about my pleasure. Yes, I like that. A little harder, a little softer. I need to feel safe enough to tell you what I want and safe enough to relax my body enough to allow your pleasure that you're bringing me to result in orgasm.
Wow. No, that's really, really powerful, because a lot of men feel that they just can't match. They just can't. The word I'm looking for is that they can't match up to that ideal of this being a sexual superstar. They think it's just this ideal, this huge thing that, you know, and a lot of them secretly feel really devastated that they're not kind of matching up. But it's, again, it's so simple. It's not very complicated once you understand.
Once you have the methods, it's very easy. That's the thing. It's like any skill. You know, cooking a gourmet dinner seems really complicated until you take a cooking class and you learn how to cook.
Exactly.
Right? So sexual mastery seems really unattainable until you take a class and you learn how to attain sexual mastery. It's very simple.
You guys offer so many wonderful classes too at sexpassionvancouver.ca.
Yep. We offer classes, workshops, private sessions to help you cultivate a truly enriching and mutually satisfying experience of sexuality.
I mean, it's just really, really powerful. I've attended some of the workshops and truly, oh my gosh, it's just life transformational and really, really powerful. And a lot of people, when they're having these blocks with you know, in their sex life, usually they don't think about going on and taking a class, but exactly how you learn is how you grow. So let's continue on. So the next acronym is C, and which is good cock. Now, any man could penetrate a woman and have sex with her, but not any man know how to give a woman good fuck. And I mentioned it in my article that a part of the giving a woman a good cock is giving her a good mental pussy fuck.
Yes.
I said that.
Yes, you go ahead and talk about that.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking that you can kind of pick that up on me. But yeah, giving a woman a good mental pussy fuck. Like, you know, again, we're creatures that are connected a lot to our emotions. And it's not to say that a quickie can't do much. A quickie is really good.
On occasion.
For its time.
Not as a steady diet, but as a snack.
As a snack. Yeah. Okay,
quickies are a good snack.
Quickies are good snacks.
They're good snacks.
You can snack with the quickies.
But I want a meal.
But
3 meals a day. I mean, a meal takes like a good 20, 30 minutes to eat, right? Yeah. So seriously, guys, I need a good 20, 30 minutes to get some good solid cock.
Yeah.
In order to feel fully fed.
Good solid. Oh, she has a solid to it. Good solid cock. So there we go again with the whole idea. So we really, it's not like, you know, like, oh yeah, I got this and I got a rub or whatever. But if you give her a good mental pussy fuck first, you know.
So what do you mean by good mental pussy fuck? What does that look like?
A good mental pussy fuck is even the way a man looks at a woman.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like the way you
tear her up.
You look at her, and when you look at her with intention and desire, passion. That's
a mental pussy. Hell yeah.
That really, you know, creates a complete emotional shift or just a mind shift in a woman. Just even when you look at her. So instead of thinking, what do I gotta do? Just look at her, like with your eyes. The eyes even have so much.
They're the windows to the soul.
The
eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah. Not looking at her like with a longing, like, or desperation, but just looking at her with passion.
With male prowess.
Male prowess, with that leadership alpha-ness to you, with that, you know, with that boom that you have. Just look at her and then look away and just play this little dance with you know, with your eyes.
Seduce her.
You know, with your eyes.
Seduce her.
Right. And that connects the woman's mind. Just absolutely incredible, and which is a form of a mental pussy fuck. And then by the time you get her in the bedroom is when now she wants to have, what did you call it? Good solid cock.
Good solid cock.
Yeah, good solid cock. So I'll let you lead off with that.
Okay. So one of the things we were talking about before is that the average time of penetration, again, penis and vagina, is 2 to 7 minutes. And for me as a woman, like I said, that's a snack. That is not a meal. And it's okay on occasion, but seriously, I love you as a man, so I want to make love with you for as long as we can.
Yes.
So you learning methods and skills to retain your semen and last longer, which I know most men want to. You want to make me a happy woman. I know you do. As a man, you want to bring it to me. So learning methods, learning skills to last longer so that I get as much sexual food as I need as a woman. So I'm sexually satisfied as a woman. And a sexually satisfied woman is a very different creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, okay, there we go. So then the third part is keeping her attention. And a lot of times, again, when you were dating or when you first started getting to know her, the reason why you're actually with her, the reason why she wanted to be with you now is because you had the ability to keep her attention, but somehow you lost it. You lost the ability to keep her attention. And it's really, really even very simple. And I gave an example how doing I went out with this guy and we're walking up this hill and he just, out of the blue, he just picked me up. He just picked me up and carried me up the hill. I mean, when a man picks you fucking up, it's just like, when a man fucking picks you up, I mean, your woman is there and she's sitting on the couch and you go over there, be the leader, be that presence to her and just surprise her and fucking pick her up and maybe even swing her, put her on your shoulder without even thinking that it's gonna, have anything sexual to do with it. That, she'll think about that. She'll be talking to her girlfriends about that. She'll be worshiping you for that. I'll let you
well, it sounds like what you're talking about is, and I love what you're sharing. It's awesome. Yeah. It's amazing. And what I'm hearing is passion. Like, express your passion as a man. Bring your, so the male hormone for their drive is testosterone, right? And so when you first get together in a relationship, you have all that juicy hormonal chemistry going on.
Yes.
And then after a period of time, the hormones kind of fade, it kind of dies down. Yeah. So what we're talking about is bringing that charge back, bringing that passion, that thunder back. Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be every day. It can be, in a comfortable pace and time for you, but make a little extra effort. And this goes for women too, I think. But we both partners, it's reciprocal and it needs to be mutual. We both need to make a little extra effort to let our partners know that we do find them attractive, that we do feel passionately about them, and we do want to make love.
Wow. Now that's really powerful. And we have so much more to talk about. But we've run out of time right now. So thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Join us again at rockstarsister.com and
sexpassionvancouver.ca.
Yes, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye.